I think Jose Mourinho is finished at Spurs, which sounds ridiculous to say because Spurs are sixth and their league form isn't that bad. But there are issues beyond that. Looking at their squad, Harry Kane has scored 12 goals and gotten 13 assists. Heung-min Son also has 12 goals and 9 assists. If we combine these stats, Harry Kane has about 25 goal scoring involvements for this season, and Son has about 21, which sounds pretty good. If we combine those stats, that's about 46 goal scoring involvements for this season, which sounds quite good for two players. But then you look at Spurs' overall goals for this season. They've got about 49, which is mind blowing because Son and Kane have contributed to 46 out of 49 of Spurs' goals this season, which is unreal and also terrifying because if Spurs were to lose any one or both of these players to a long-term injury or to another club in the summer transfer window, then they are in massive trouble, and so is Mourinho. Because Mourinho is a manager that doesn't really coach and improve players. He's a manager that brings in players from the transfer window and he expects them to deliver. So if he lost both of these players, or even just one of them, then I don't know what he would do because, obviously maybe he would get a fee for one of these players because, both these players are probably worth over 100 million. So hopefully Daniel Levy gives him a decent budget to use. But even so, who on earth does he bring in? Maybe like a Danny Ings or who's another player? Maybe like I don't know who he would bring in. Maybe like a Mope, and hopefully he can deliver at Spurs, but maybe not. I'm not sure he's at the quality to be able to deliver at Spurs. Um, and yeah, even if he does bring in an adequate replacement, they have to pretty much hit the ground running and deliver right off the bat because Mourinho isn't a manager that stays too long at a club as well. He usually stays maybe 2 to 3 years max. This is his first full season, so maybe at the start I was a bit premature saying that he's finished at Spurs, but he needs to start delivering quick because he's running out of time. Um, and yeah, like he's got all these issues he needs to sort out. Um, and I just don't know how he's gonna do it. Looking at their running, they actually have some really decent fixtures, and actually, I think they have one of the best run-ins in the Premier League. So, if they can really, win most of their games from now to the end of the season, they could have some positivity going into the summer, and maybe Mourinho could really use that positivity to really make plans for next season and deliver. That is potentially an option. Um, because looking back at this season, his first half seems to have been a lot better than the second half. He got 36 out of 57 points in the first half of the season, which is quite good, but he's sort of fallen away in the second half. He's only picked up 12 out of 27, and it looks like he's on track to only finish on about 25. Obviously, you can still finish, above 36 in the second half, but it's unlikely. There's still 30 points up for grabs, but the way Spurs are playing, you don't really think it doesn't really seem like they're really gonna, pick up a lot of points. And yeah, Mourinho has to make it work somehow because this really could be his last top job in football, like at the top level. So he's got to make it work. And yeah, that's about that's about it.